Hussein returned to the camp without Al-Abbas and without the water. He sat in front of his tent where Zainab was waiting. Who should consolidate who in this case? Does Zainab consolidate Hussein for the death of his family and soon for his own? Or should Hussein consolidate his sister Zainab for how he is about to leave her, alone and defenseless? Zainab went outside to Hussein with the baby in her arms, not moving at all. She gave him to Hussein, and he held him and kissed him and embraced him. She said to him, "My brother, your son Abdullah is thirsty, and his mother's breast milk has dried out. He will die if he doesn't get a sip of water." Hussein couldn't stand to see his child so thirsty, so he carried him and approached Yazid's army and said, "O Ibn Sa'ad's army, you have us surrounded. You deprive us from water, and you have killed us all. You all know who we are, and you know that we are the rightful ones. And you know that I have never treated you with injustice, and that I have never harmed any of you. But unfortunately, evil has overcome you. How can you bring Muhammad's progeny to an end? You have destroyed your life in this life, and in the next. But my child is thirsty. Let him drink, he is harmless to you. And if you are afraid that I will drink, take him and give him to drink." Some of the soldiers felt horrible and wanted to help the child, and others didn't, so they started to fight with each other. Ibn Sa'ad heard what was happening and was afraid that his army would break. So he called one of his companions, Karbala, and ordered him to put the end to the brawl. The words you're about to hear are confessed by Karbala himself before his execution. Karbala, wanting to follow the orders of Ibn Sa'ad, gets a clear view of Hussein and the child. He says, "I had my arrow in my bow. I had it aimed, but I didn't know where to shoot it. I thought to myself, should I shoot at Hussein's heart? But then everyone would think I was a coward for killing him while he's unprepared, and from such a long distance. Should I aim for the child in his hands? The child at that time was covered with a white cloth. Then I thought I could kill the child. But all of a sudden, a breeze of air removes a part of the white cloth, and the baby's neck became clear to everyone. I still remember the child was filled with innocence. I shot the arrow and killed the child. The second the arrow hit him, he quickly put his baby arms around his father's neck. I am known for my cruelty, and even me, when I saw the child drowning in his own blood and his arms around his father's neck, I was heartbroken." Hussein took his son back